Overcoming failure, the Stoic way. Welcome. Today we're exploring how failure, often seen as a roadblock, can become the stepping stone to success, all through the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Section 1. Introduction to Failure and Stoicism. Failure is something we all face. It's that moment when our plans unravel, when our efforts don't yield the results we hoped for. But what if failure isn't the end at all? The Stoics believed that every setback carries the seeds of growth and improvement. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, obstacles aren't dead ends, they're the very paths to progress. Section 2. Redefining failure. Imagine you've worked hard on a project only to have it fall apart. Our initial reaction is often frustration or despair. But let's pause. Failure, as the Stoics teach, is simply feedback. It's a mirror that shows us what isn't working so we can adjust our course. Feedback is the breakfast of champions. Seneca reminded us, every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. By viewing failure as information, a necessary lesson, we take the first step toward resilience. One of the core principles of Stoicism is recognizing what we can control and what lies beyond our reach. Our external circumstances, other people's actions, the weather, market fluctuations, are beyond our control. What we can control is our reaction. By shifting our focus inward, we empower ourselves to change our perspective. Instead of lamenting our failures, we ask, what can I learn from this? When we reframe challenges as opportunities, we build an inner fortress of resilience. Section 4. Practical Stoic techniques. So how do we practice this mindset daily? Let's discuss a few Stoic techniques. First, journaling. Take a few minutes each day to write about your challenges. Reflect on what went wrong, what you learned, and how you can improve. This practice builds self-awareness and transforms raw failure into constructive insights. Second, try negative visualization. This means imagining worst-case scenarios, not to be pessimistic, but to prepare your mind. When you contemplate potential setbacks, you build mental strength to face them when they occur. This isn't about expecting failure, but about realizing that you can endure and overcome any outcome. Third, cultivate mindfulness and self-compassion. Accept that failure is part of the human experience. Treat yourself as you would a dear friend who's struggling, gently, kindly, and with encouragement to try again. Section 5. Real-life applications. Consider the stories of those who have achieved greatness. Many of history's most influential figures experienced repeated failures. Yet, their Stoic mindset allowed them to see each setback as a lesson rather than a defeat. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Like him, you can embrace failure as a necessary journey on the road to success. When you view each failure as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block, you free yourself from the paralyzing fear of failure. This freedom is at the heart of Stoic philosophy. It empowers you to act, learn, and grow. Section 6. Overcoming the fear of failure. The fear of failure can be crippling. It can stop us from taking risks, from trying new things, and from ultimately living life to its fullest. But Stoicism teaches us that failure is not something to be feared. It's something to be embraced. When you replace fear with curiosity, when you ask, "What is this failure teaching me?" you unlock the door to growth. Every failure is an invitation to improve, to adapt, and to reinvent yourself. The Stoics remind us that our worth is not defined by our successes or failures, but by our ability to persist, to learn, and to keep moving forward. Section 7. A guided reflection. Let's take a moment together. Think about a recent setback. Close your eyes if you'd like, and take a deep breath. Now ask yourself, what did this experience teach me? How can I use this lesson to become stronger? Remember, the Stoic journey isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to forge your character and build resilience. Section 8. Final thoughts and encouragement. Failure is inevitable, but suffering from it isn't. By adopting a Stoic perspective, you can transform each setback into a powerful learning experience. Embrace failure, learn from it, and let it propel you toward a brighter future. Every day is a new chance to start over, to rebuild, and to become the person you aspire to be. Remember, true strength lies not in avoiding failure, but in rising every time you fall. Conclusion. Thank you for joining me today on this journey through Stoic wisdom. If you found value in these insights, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos.